All right, guys, I am back with part 2. So I did clip this until it was like fully dry, and it's still, that didn't matter. I'm wondering if when it's actually really wet, if you were to do it, maybe it would seal like down a little bit more. I don't know. But it still bugs me a little bit, so maybe we'll figure that out. But yeah, it looks pretty good. You can go inside there, and I think we're going to make a booklet later on to put in there. So for now, we are going to sew in the signature, and I know I've done this before, but I kind of wanted to do this like start to finish. So what I do on these ones, not on, I know I've showed before how I do like the big spined ones, but I don't actually do too much clipping in of these ones because I've done so many, I don't know. But anyways, so I just kind of gauge the middle, kind of eyeball it, get it started, kind of bend it down, try to go straight as I can. Come up here, kind of gauge where I want it there. Get it started, bring it back down. Okay, then I go to this end, kind of gauge about 1 inch and 1/4 probably up. Started. And poke it that way. All right. And since I'm not using kits that have like huge embellishments, we're going to have to make a bunch of embellishments, which will test my creativity, I think, at least as of late. So, and I'm going to do, I don't know if you guys remember or if you guys watch Emily, but instead of going from the inside, I'm going to go to the outside, and then we're going to tie a bow with it on the outside, because these ones you can't really put a tassel, but I thought it might be kind of cute to add bells on the outside, which that'll be one of the very, very last things we do. So I'm doing it the exact opposite as that if I were doing it here in the middle. But Emily did this a couple of months ago. I believe it was on her Shabby Dabby Doodah design team project with Dr. Doolittle kit. Yeah, I think that's where the one she did there. So if you want to see those videos, just hop on over and see her. All right. So let's see. Sorry, it'll take me a minute because I want it a little bit longer, so I got to pull. No, not that one. This one. So I want a little bit longer string. So, yeah. Okay, then I'm going to check it, make sure we're good and tight. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and trim a little bit off of them so they're not in our way. But yeah, okay. And I guess I should kind of show you the signature pages here. Okay. All right, so we have this. I haven't decided what we're going to do on the inside covers yet. But yeah, there would be some coffee dyed, and here's some of that Christmas around the world, the Ukraine. And we'll have to wait till we get to the other side, I guess, to know which one that one is. We're going to do something a little bit different with this right here. I think you guys will enjoy what we do with that. And oh, you know what I did? I used some of the background pages out of Deb's Fun Christmas kit too. So there's the other half of that Ukraine. Coffee dye, tea, graphics from the kit. Backgrounds, I should say, not graphics. Okay, so there's the middle. Okay, so yep, these are all of our signature pages here. And this is actually something new to me. I don't ever recall using an envelope quite like this before. So this is going to be interesting. I don't even know what we're going to do with it. So yeah, we will have to just see what we do with that, because we're just going to be playing from here on out. It's I don't actually have a solid plan. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and set this aside for a minute. And so I think I've brought a couple of, I know I have brought a couple of things to start working on in this episode. We know, or I know for sure, that we are going to put in one of my Christmas flips, fabric flips. I don't know where yet. We will figure out a spot for that. And then I have all of these napkins, some duplicate stuff, and then I brought some tags and some different journaling cards. And then with the file folders that come in the Maps kit, I backed them on some of Deb's kit as well. So we will just have to see what we do with these. Like I said, I don't really have any plans. We're just kind of creating on the fly. And then we are using I just noticed that she just posted some more Christmas labels, so I'll probably go in and buy those, because those are some really cool ones too. So I'm using these, and then I've just randomly cut different shapes. I cut a couple of trees, some little mini tags. And then I have this little die cut that has some poinsettias in it. I have one of the Tim Holtz dies that does the really tiny little flowers, so I thought that might be a kind of fun little thing to embellish with. And then I did some more die cutting of, oh, I'm gonna lose the whole stack here. All right, I can't get the little ones out. Anyways, I cut some Tim Holtz pockets like this. And then some different shapes like this. This is I believe it's a Sizzix or Spellbinders die cut here. And it comes in all these different shapes and sizes and stuff. And then at Tuesday morning, and I no longer have the package, so sorry I can't tell you what it is. I think it was a Christmas pack. I have some of these kind of frame doily-ish looking things. I cut out a couple of each. That particular one also comes with like the smaller version of it, so I cut a couple of those. I didn't cut any maroon ones, so we'll just have to make do. And then here's one with like little poinsettias here. so yeah, so we got a little bit of stuff to play with, plus we've got those cards. And then I don't usually do this, but we may, Calico Collage has these like Christmas words and phrases. We may use a couple of those. And then it's also, one of our other kits has like definition cards. We may end up using some of those if I think we need something more in there. And then I think for right now, it's going to be mostly like napkin and label. So let's, I'm not sure which to start on first. Let's maybe start on these first so we can make a couple of pockets. And I think I really only want 2 in this journal. So I do think I'm going to pick these 2. I think. I'm not sure where they'll go in the journal. Okay, we'll hang on to these for a minute. And then I am going to make some book page pockets, and I think some of our other pockets are going to be, I think maybe we'll make these into tucks, and then maybe we'll do like a red and a different cardstock one. And then we do have the banners in the kit that we'll use for upper tucks. And maybe we'll make some paper clips. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. And I didn't do, oh, and we have these 2 pockets too that we'll find a home for these, and we'll decorate those. So yeah, let's get started with these 2 for now. I'm thinking that we're gonna pick, oh gosh, guys, sorry I keep jiggling it. I don't want to make anybody seasick. Or screen sick, however you'd say it. Okay, and so I'm thinking, because there's 2 different sizes here, and I'm thinking these smaller ones will fit best on here, hopefully. Yeah, pretty well. Okay, so that's a green one. Actually, I think that one might be, no, I don't really like that one on there. I like that one for that one. I like the blue against it. All right, not loving this green pocket, so let's pull out the brown one and see what we get there. It's cute, but not quite. Kind of like that one. Not really feeling the blue tonight, I guess. All right, so I actually think I like that one the best. Okay, so I am going to do the colored cheesecloth on this one, I think. We'll see how it looks. Some of this stuff is still doubled up. Okay. I'm also thinking maybe a little tiny bit. No, that's too much. Too much, too much. Okay, I'm gonna just run a little bit just to cover the white edges up. Like when you cut the thing there. Oh, you know what? I'm not really crazy about that. I don't know. We'll have to come back to that one. I think I might be just putting too much thought process into it, maybe. Not sure. It's been kind of a long, crazy, long week. I mean, and not a bad week, just, you know how they get. Just busy. And that one actually might work pretty good. And that's absolutely hysterical. I was like, I didn't even get my glue out. How funny is that? Oh, Fabri-Tac. And I guess we'll end up having to see how well this one works because the lid was on, just not screwed in tight. So we may be opening another bottle. Okay, now sometimes, oh, looks like it's going to be just fine. I don't pick up the cheesecloth. I just leave it down on where I'm going. Sometimes, not always. It depends on what we're doing and where we're going. Okay. I think next video or two, I think I'm going to go back to my glass mat, see how that works, because my little mat here, it doesn't really matter what I'm doing, it's just getting worse and worse. Okay. I think I like that. No matter how much I'm going to try to use that tinsel, it's just not going to work. So I wonder if we used Wink of Stella, if we'd like that. Maybe look around her hair a little bit. Couple of lights. Just put a little bit of shimmer in there. Okay. I know the camera won't even pick that up, but it looks cute though. Just a little bit of shimmer. I don't know if you can tell that. Just a little tiny. I think I like it. Okay, and then I think once it's in the book, we're going to see, I might go ahead and put little bows or something up here at the top to kind of dress it up a little bit more. All right, and then I'm going to shelf this one for a while because it doesn't feel right. We're done yet, so now let's, well, I guess no time like the present to just start on these, huh? All right, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I'm assuming there's 5 of these too. All right, so I usually struggle with these two. Seems like it would be fairly simple, right? I don't know. My brain just doesn't like doing those. Like the staggering. I always, my accountant brain and my creative brain like don't get along when it comes to doing these. I actually think I'm going to keep these three together because they kind of have a little bit of red. That one's red, that one has a little bit of red, and this one has a little bit of red. So I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, and then that one's kind of nice. I think that one, it's got perfect blend of like, oh, wait a minute. I only need 2 of those big ones. Ha ha. I mean, I guess I probably could add more, but it might look a little funny. All right, so I'm going to use those 2. All right, so this is how I've been putting them together. And I have yet to see a tutorial on the exact way to put these together. If somebody knows of one and would like to share that information, please do so. So what I've been doing is just gluing them like this. Like putting them together like that, and then I just hold it, kind of eyeball the middle. And then when I put it in the book, well, it looks like I'm going to have to trim that one down. Then what I've been doing is just like gluing either side of it, like just 2 sides of it. All right, so let's see. I think I'd like to use one of these here. And you know what? I just had an idea. Let me see if I can find that little tool. It is a little punch, like a paper punch in, there it is. And I'm wondering if you guys saw Emily's little post that she did a little while ago, or this last month, with her last design team. She made this really cool like sewing index cards. So I was wondering and like I said, I'm just kind of eyeballing this stuff. I'm not measuring. But she had this really cool Martha Stewart punch, which maybe someday I'll get it. I thought it was really cute. Cute idea. All right. That's a little much, but let's just see what we get. Grab the Christmas box. And we may end up just cutting the top of that off and making it shorter. I'm not sure. That's too wide. Got just a little bit of this green left. Maybe let's that might actually be too wide though. But what if it doesn't matter? If we fold it in half. Okay, that's never gonna last. I'm just gonna glue these two ends together in lieu of a needle, you know, because that would have been really easy. No, that didn't last long, did it? Okay, it's been quiet way too long, huh? So it's warming back up here. I guess I could tell you all about the weather. So apparently we've skipped right over fall and went directly to winter, and we didn't even get to pass go or collect $200. Yeah, so it looks like for the next 2 weeks at least it's going to be like down into the 30s. Like we're not going to get above 30. Well, even the extended forecast still says 30. Like, really? I mean, normally about this time of year we have like 50s, 60s. Yeah, so that's kind of a bummer. Okay. Well, honestly, I think that's kind of cute. Even though I put way too many holes in there, I think it's still kind of cute. All right, Emily, I love it. Great idea, girl. And since the art glitter glue didn't really work on that satin ribbon, I'm going to go ahead and use Fabri-Tac instead. And then, in full disclaimer, I am getting ready to use a little lighter. Kids, do not do this at home. I always burnish my ends on my ribbon because sometimes if you don't, they'll fray really bad. And yeah, so I burnish my ends, and it just helps to kind of, I mean, obviously you don't want to burn them, but if you just put a little bit of heat to them, it keeps it from unraveling. Oh, I still didn't get it short enough, did I? There we go. Okay. I also don't, okay, another reason for doing this is I don't want to put too much floof in this one. I mean, it's going to be cute, right? Because we've already got like the Sienna cover. But I don't want to add too much floof because not everybody likes that. And some of my other stuff I've done lately has a lot of floof. So this is going to be kind of some, I guess, whoever likes it, but. All right. So we got dad and kids. She's cute. Okay, I like her there. That didn't take too long. Now, should we make it kind of a funky little tuck? And put her, since we're putting her cockeye, we could put our glue. We could put our glue like here, here, and here. And then we could put even like this little guy. Nope, that's a little too big, but you know, we could put like these little guys up in there. Obviously, I think a different color, but yeah, I'm kind of liking that. Let's do it. What's the worst thing is that we don't like it when it's actually in the journal and we just take it out? Yep, just something like that. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a little tag up there just to remind me later that there really is some, like a tuck up there. Okay, so I'm going to set that in our book now. All right, so then we still have these. I think those two kind of go together. I'll turn that one into a paper clip maybe. And I think we're going to do the same, not the same topper as the other one, but at least get these bases done. And pick our, let's see, which one do we like? I kind of like that one with it. Sorry, I'm sure you hear the dogs. They don't like deer. And deer must be up on the hill behind us. About the only time the old man barks. Okay, and I actually, you know what? I might have lied. I think we might go ahead and do like a blue one. I think that will look really cute. Where there's the little girl. Not so much. Ooh. That's going to be hard to decide. Well, I honestly think that's the one. All right, I think we're going to do the same concept. And I'm going to get my tinsel in one of these things. So I think it's going to be this one. And then I think I'm going to put a little button. So I don't know if you remember from a couple of videos ago, I usually just kind of tie it like that. Kind of get a circle going in there. Pull out some of the fluff from the circle. Trim it down. Oh yeah, that's really cute. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna run and grab the buttons really quick, and we'll finish this one off. And then I think if it's under 30 minutes, then I'll attach the next one. If it's over 30, then we'll just do another episode. The beads. Don't need beads yet. I don't know if I have any small buttons left. Ooh, maybe I do right here. Nope, not that one. Ooh, yep, I kind of think I like that. And then, or we could cut the shank off the snowflake. Too white. The green kind of looks good too. Or we could go vintage and do this little rose. Or we have a little gold rose. Nope, I think I still like the red one the best. So let me grab my string. Let's see what we can do with what we have on here. See, that's like a lighter green, isn't it? In there. Let's try this one. All right. And that piece might be long enough to do another button if we need it, but all right. You know what I think? I actually think the dog isn't barking at anything but me. I think he's barking to say, let me in. Because we do not have a dog door. So I'm guessing that he's telling me that he's done going to the bathroom and he wants to come back in. The reason we do not have a dog door is because I don't like skunks. And yeah, I'm pretty sure if we put in a dog door out here, we would have skunks and maybe a raccoon and all kinds of other assorted nasties. We do have skinks out here. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the skinks would be in here too. So yeah, that's why we do not have a dog door. As much as it would be a convenience, I just, again, I don't like that kind of stuff. All right, I think that looks kind of cute. I think it'll look really cute once we get a little tag or something up into there too. All right, so I'm going to set that aside to dry, and then I'm going to call this one a video, and then I will come back and we'll do some more. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.